Y'all know what it is, man. Eagles Way of Boxing. Listen, check this out. Yeah, I'm just humming. I'm trying. I'm trying. I want. I don't want this. I don't want that photo up there. Fortunately, I locked it, and I don't actually remember all my titles all the time because you have to label them. I don't label every picture. If you have photos, you can't label them all with the same. Even if it's one person, you have to name them different. But sometimes you'll put like whoever it is. Like say for instance, Ali. You might put Ali 1, Ali 2, Ali 3. But then again, with me, I tease people so much, so we don't know. I might have put a name on there, and there it is. There we go. Yeah. So there we go. So let's put this. I don't know. You've been putting greats on there. I usually don't. I don't really need nothing on my screen, but why not have something? You know what I mean? Why not just have it? I had Mike Weaver up for a little while, right? Oh, who's the king? Okay, yeah. Oh, that's a good one. Let's put this up. It makes sense for the day. The king makes sense for the day. Let's put the king up. Not necessarily king of boxing, but let's put him right there in the middle. Let's get the king going. Yeah, the king. The king. Y'all can't touch it. Y'all can't touch it. Can't touch the king. There we go. But anyway, welcome to Eagles Way of Boxing on a Monday. I'll wait around. I'll wait for you guys. Actually, let me take a time out just 1 second. Just hold on. I'll be right back because I gotta check something. Just be right back. Just hold on. Yeah. Wow. I was wondering what all the racket was about. Then I go out there and then I find out that yeah, somebody else had passed or whatever, whatnot. I was like, wow, okay. So, life just keeps going, even with the tragedies and I can't say it. Tragedies. Okay, I guess I'm saying it right. I don't even know. I don't know. I know speaky. I don't know what I'm saying. Let me fix this and see if we can put a little light on there. I know it's a holiday, right? Let me see. Let me check. I got to make sure I don't know. I don't keep up with this stuff, man. Is that why you guys are going this holiday? I got to check to make sure I don't keep up with, see, because I'm blind to holidays. That's one thing. Don't ask me because I'm blind when it comes to holidays. Don't ask me. I remember New Year's. I remember 3 holidays. Well, 4 holidays. 4th of July. 4th of July, and that's because people always say 4th of July. I'm starting to forget what name it is. Thanksgiving, kinda. Christopher Columbus, I don't remember the day. I don't know what day. I never know what day it is. Christmas and New Year's. That's it. The rest of the holidays, I'm sorry, I just don't know. But you know all this other stuff. No. And I'm about to put this in. I'm just asking, is today a holiday? Oh, you can pull up a whole list of holidays. Which I'm not interested. I just want to know about today. It says, okay, January 1st. I knew that one. Now something's wrong. This must be this from last year. Okay, this from last year. I was about to say something's wrong. Because I'm looking at my calendar, it says 17th. And I'm looking at when the holiday is. It is the 18th. I was like, wait a minute. It's 17th here, but it's 18th. The holiday is on the 18th, which is a Monday. So that means I'm talking to you guys on a Sunday. Which is not true. I'm talking to you guys on a Monday. Okay, so just had to get this straight. Okay, so it is a holiday today. I don't know if it's federal, but it's a holiday. Anyway, welcome on this holiday on MLK Day. Don't get mad at me. Oh, you didn't know it was Martin Luther King's birthday? I don't keep up with this kind of stuff. But money. And we got to discuss it. And so I'm probably going to I'm not throwing nobody under the bus or nothing like that, but I'm going to talk about certain people. They're in the conversation. So it is what it is. They're in the conversation. So if you're in the conversation, then that's where you're at. You're in the conversation. And I'm just going to talk about it's a heavy subject to me. It sounds light, but for me it's heavy because it's a big deal. And I can't stay that long today because there's somebody else that I know that's not observing today. They wanted to train extra, so I got to get that training in a little bit extra. I need to. Yeah, but yeah, things are strange, man. Things are just kept so hush hush and quiet that you never know what's going on. You just never know. You just don't know. People keep things. I'm not saying sacred. I'm not saying secret, but people just don't want to. It's not necessarily just because somebody keep information from you don't mean it's a secret. A lot of times people don't tell you stuff because they don't want you to feel a certain way. They don't want you to get emotional or just other things. It's not necessarily emotion. It could be anything. But that's why you don't get to, know everything about people. So don't let it hurt your feelings because you're gonna be on that what I call witchcraft type of shit. Salute to Derek Braley out there. And you're going to be on that wish list. You're going to wish they would have said something. No, stop wishing. You're gonna make something come back, something that they didn't want to come back. Derek say salute at Eagles Way Boxing. Yeah, you're gonna make something come back that you don't want to come back. And I don't know about this whole thing with the whole takeover in boxing and stuff, but we talked about it before. We talked about it for a long time. It's been over a year we've been talking about it. That nobody wants to go get their money, Derek Bailey. And if you got Mike Tyson about to get he's about to be involved with $100 million purse. I know AJ should be kicking himself in the butt. Which fighter do we have right now? What Canelo said that Mike Tyson's a hater. But what fighter do we have right now, including Canelo, that's just going to generate $100 million in a fight? That's the question. Might as well just get into it. I don't have a lot of time today, so might as well just get into it. Who's going to generate that kind of money? If it's true. Because the first thing I heard that Mike Tyson was involved in something that was worth $50 million. And then all of a sudden, bam, now it's up to $100 million. And Jake Paul is the highest paid professional fighter with 4 fights or whatever it is. And Bud suing, so-called suing Bob Arum. And he worried about purses and shit. He need to go out there and get his money. He need to get paid. Forget that. Get paid by Earl. You fighters ain't making nothing. You got a fighter that's not really a fighter, in my opinion, in my estimation, is going to make more money than anybody. And plus, on top of that, probably 5 or 6 fighters put together, he's making more money than all of y'all. Than a whole fight card. He's making more money than a whole fight card on a regular, like a 7-fight card. He's making more money than y'all making. And he's not even really a fighter. I need to, you know what I'm saying? And I don't even like to, I got to keep getting on these boxers. You boxers, something wrong with y'all, man. Something wrong with y'all. Somebody got their hand in your pocket and it's like nobody care. Don't nobody care that somebody got their hand in your pocket and they're an outsider. Mike will be fighting Jake Paul. It's like, really? Really, y'all? Really? That's why I said an outsider is fighting. I wasn't calling Mike Tyson a non-fighter. He's a fighter. He's just an older fighter. He's just an old fighter. Just proving, hey, age don't mean nothing. If you can come back and fight. I mean, if you're a fighter, you can come back and fight. If you want to, as long as you got the mind for it, They just got to watch him, man, because, a lot of times when you get older, your head is not as hard. Some people got hard head. I still got a hard head, but everything's starting to fall apart. At least I think it is. I feel like it is. I don't know. I don't even know if it's your energy or you just like, you're not. I think the reason you slow down when you get older. You know what I mean? When you get older, I don't think it's because you just start to want to get out of shape or nothing like that. I think the drive to compete is like, it's not worth it no more. Because the thing is, you start remembering injuries and shit too much when you get older. When you're a kid, you don't remember injuries that much unless it was something that's really traumatic. But when you get older, shit, everything is traumatic. Like, shit, that's 6 weeks. That's all you're thinking. Shit, I got to rehab for 6 weeks. When you're a kid and you rehab for 6 weeks, it seems like 6 days. But when you're older and you rehab for 6 weeks, it seems like 6 months. It seems like forever. Like, God dang, I got to get out there. And I think that's what it is, why people get out of shape and all that. It's because that motivation to, like, wow, risk an injury or something like that, or you're going to be injured. I think that's why. But if you can get past that and you just feel like, you just got to. And some people are just tough. They're just like, they always want to feel like I'm alpha, I'm dominant. It don't matter. I could be 80 years old and I'm still knocking motherfuckers out. And this is how some people feel. You can't knock them for it. You can't get mad at them because they stay in shape. You say, oh, he old. But get your ass in the ring with him. You get your ass in the ring with him, and while you sleeping at a time that wasn't your bedtime, and when you finally wake up and talk to somebody, then you'll realize that number that you was thinking, old and all that, you will see how that pans out. What do you feel now? Like, oh shit, I guess I can't judge a book by its cover. I'm not saying Mike Tyson will do a certain thing. I don't know the ins and outs. I don't know the paperwork. I don't know nothing like that. But right now, this is a conversation. The fight is a conversation. Because we ain't even, when when we have a fight coming up, it's still conversation, Derek, until they start walking up those stairs. Contract is signed. Well, they all I know, if you're fighting and you signed a contract, this is all I know. You are contracted to fight. That's all I know. You're contracted to fight. Are you still a fighter or whatever? I don't know. I don't know. Because the thing we gotta see it. If we don't see you fighting, then you ain't no fighter. You just train to fight. You're a fight trainer. That's it. You're a person that's training to fight. That's it. We know, like, when a basketball season starts, we know all those basketball players. We know that they're players, and just one of them's hurt. We know that they're players. We can just count on it, like, because you got tickets for the game already. Some people got season tickets. You can't have season boxing tickets. Nope. You don't know what's gonna happen. If you do have season boxing tickets at a certain place, good luck with that. You're gonna be getting a refund. Hopefully you got it to where you can get a refund if something don't happen. That's all I'm saying. But if this is true, and I'm not trying to report that it's true, false, or whatever like that, but I'm saying if it's true, and we do get it, like we actually get, we get to fight, how good is that? You know what I mean? How good is that? If this thing happens, man, for boxing, is it a blow for boxing? Is it going to boost boxing? Or did we just see a wave of fans coming off of YouTube to watch a YouTuber fight? And then once he gets destroyed, once he slips up and gets destroyed, is there going to be any residual for boxing? That's the thing. Is there going to be any residual for those people that left behind because of him fighting? Or are they taking the wealth with them? Right? I want to talk about something else, Derek, but I can't. I don't even want to bring up that whatchamacallit. That thing that they got us going through right now. I don't even want to bring that up, man. It's getting so sickening. But I will bring this up. Okay, we'll get back to it. We'll talk about anything because I can't be here that long anyway. But let's. They're saying that this vaccine. Let me read what you got first. Let me see. Okay, who was Mike fighting? Okay, I read that. Derek said 4 fight cards. Yeah, they're making enough money for 4 fight cards. I just said 1. I was trying to be generous and nice. But you're right, 4 fight cards. Yeah. Does he really want to fight Mike? I'll fight Mike's ass for $100 million. Are you crazy? You wouldn't fight Mike for $100 million? Don't matter. Just cover up tight. Just do the Mikey Garcia on his ass. Cover up tight to make sure that you don't get too much head trauma and take a body shot. Take the body shot and take your ass down. Of course, yeah, you ain't going to be able to breathe for a while and you're going to have a little internal damage, but shit, it could be repaired. You got $100 million. $100 million can repair a lot of that shit. You know what I mean? Okay. Oh shit, I'll be on one knee. The ref will be counting. I'll be on one knee. I'll be looking at him like shaking his head, like shaking my head, like, I don't even know why you counting. I'm out of breath. I don't know why you counting. I don't know. I'm cashing my check while I'm on my knee. I'm on my knee and cashing my check at the same time. That's all I can say about that. Yeah. That's what it is too, Derek. And that's why a lot of guys, when you say that you don't want to compete, you want to do something, you rather be doing something else. That's why a lot of people, that's why you never see super athletes in any sport. Every once in a while, you like one team, like, oh wow, he's a prodigy or whatever. No, he's not. He is in a sense, but he's not that. He's not as rare as what people think. He's not as rare because you got super athletes that never compete past their sophomore year in high school or something, or junior year. Senior, they're already on the street. You see, I'm just saying that we see these super athletes, but the people just don't understand. They don't know. When it comes to these super athletes, there's a whole lot of super athletes. Yeah. When I say it's a lot of super athletes, it's just a lot of super athletes. I'm gonna say shit. Yeah. It's actually pretty. I don't know. My neighborhood, it was like, I'm gonna say like 20%. It was a lot. The number's actually bigger when I think about it. It was a lot of people can do phenomenal shit. Just like 1 out of 10 people, one out of 5. It was a lot. Yeah. But yeah, when you get older, you just don't want to. You just get tired. You got other shit to do. Like, I don't know. I was growing up. It was just hustling. I mean, the athletes didn't do athletic shit just because they wanted to hustle. But they would race your ass on the block in a suit and beat your ass, make you feel stupid. I'm like, damn, you got on shoes with a heel, slippery. Seemed like they would be slippery and beat your ass and everything. Running, come out there and play. Little pimps with the hat on and shit. Come out there playing basketball with you and win. I used to do that. Dunk on your ass. That's sad, right? But that's right. That's the whole thing. Is you don't want to compete. A lot of times you just, I don't want to compete no more. I just don't want to do it. And I didn't. I think I want to compete, but I just don't want. I like to have to play with certain people because what happened is when you are an older athlete that is still competitive and good. If you're not professional, you end up playing with youngsters or playing with people that's wild and shit. You end up getting hurt with them. It takes you a long time to heal. Even if two of y'all break your leg, you break your leg and a youngster break his leg, he just sitting on the sideline like the next day with his cast on, just looking. The next week he's walking around. If he got a walking cast, he's just walking around. He's shooting. And you out. You might be up at home, with your foot up in the air. Yeah, everybody say like Richard Pryor said. I don't know why you counting, ref. I ain't getting up. Yeah, I don't know why you counting. I ain't getting up in here. Sitting there taking a nap, laying down. I'm gonna make sure. Throw me a pillow up in here. Just in case I want that ref to know that, hey, there's no need of counting on this one. You give me the no count. Because I ain't getting up. Hold on, Derek. I'll be right back. Hold on. Y'all, not this Derek. I thought my girl was supposed to be here. She tricked me. All right, brother. All right, people, I'll be right back. Not less than a minute. Yeah, just sitting mostly making my medicine and stuff today. So that's all I do. I live for my medicine now. It's like, that's all I doing, make medicine all day. I don't trust nobody, man. Something happened to me, Derek, then, hey, I went out at least trying to treat my own self. If something happened to me, brother. If y'all don't see me no more, at least I went out trying to take care of my own, man. Freaking demons, man. These demons do what they want to. It's just a damn shame, man. It's a damn shame. But yeah, I was gonna mention, yeah, that I was listening to one of the makers of all these vaccines and shit. I listened to a couple of things. The makers was talking about it, and they had a forum and stuff where they had people like real, I guess doctors and everything around. They was talking about the risk of this child vaccine, that is irreversible. Anything that it does, like cause lesions on the brain and shit, heart, messes up the heart, internal organs, reproductive and shit. It can mess them up so bad that they can't even reproduce. All kinds of shit. It's like, really? For real? We took this shit for. We ain't never had something in modern history that lasted this long. That even people that's vaccinated aren't protected from it, but they want everybody vaccinated from it. So if everybody takes the vaccine, you're still not protected from it. You still got to get a booster and all this other shit. Just give me enough shit the first time. That ain't making no sense. If I'm thirsty and I'm drinking water, I'm drinking all the water I need to quench my thirst. I don't, I need to drink some more water. Like a minute later. No, I'm drinking all the water I need right now. Or I'm going to hold that water and sip and drink and drink and drink until I'm, They talk to people all kinds of ways. And there's another thing that's killing me. I don't know. And you can smash my video if you want to, but I'm reporting what I seen. I seen somebody, they went and got one of those tests. Shit costs like $30, $40. They went and got a test. They put tap water on it, and the tap water ended up being positive for the COVID. Somebody else put whiskey on the shit, and the whiskey ended up being positive for COVID. Now you explain that shit to me. They have people doing all kinds of stuff, but doing testing everything, and the things that they were testing, maybe juice from a plant, shit coming up positive. All right, those are all faulty tests that somebody done spent $40 for? All of them? Different areas of the United States? They just happened. They were fortunate they picked up the wrong. All right, but I'm not really gonna get into that much, but I'll end up getting in trouble on this thing. But I'm just reporting. This is my opinion, what I seen, and I don't believe it. Yeah. Right? And Derek said that, he said, that's why. He said that's why when other people say why so-called black people don't support their athletes more, it's because we're all sport. We having people with so much talent. He said we see it in our neighborhood all day long, all the time. Is that we see it, and that's true. We see it all the time. So it ain't really just nothing to us. It's like, I knew somebody used to be able to do that. They didn't care. Like you have an athlete that you tell them to do something, they jump over these cars. Yeah, jump over all the cars for $5. $5. Man, please. They had people. They talking about how they jump now. I'm like, man, come on. I remember dudes that really could damn near touch, like wasn't even that tall and could touch, like damn near touch the top of the backboard, like just can just leap. But the long arms and all that, jumping over the square that's on top of the basketball rim, jumping all over that like it ain't nothing. Flat-footed, not even running, jumping up on that shit, just flat-footed. That's some leaping abilities right there. Yeah, one of my boys used to be able to. He could jump to the moon. I used to always have to compete against his ass. I know I wasn't gonna beat him. I'm like, shit, I tried not on jumping. That motherfucker, he could jump. And I could jump, but his ass can jump. He make me seem like I ain't even jumping. And I can jump a little bit, but I can out jump his ass. I didn't hate though, dude. Man, I was like, just look, I just admired him. Like, damn, dude, you got some hops on you, jumping your ass off. He wasn't good. Some people just have like, different ability. He was good at jumping, like long jump and all that shit. He'd tear that shit up. Long jump, triple jump, he killed that shit. But when it came to other kind of coordinations, he didn't have that as much. You know what I mean? Yeah, everybody say all the time. Yeah, he said, I hear you. See, I don't trust those home tests either. As long as I ain't got to put no body parts on it. I don't even know if I want to open that shit up in the house. I might open that shit up inside of a plastic bag. You know what I mean? Get yourself a gallon size Ziploc, close it halfway or whatever, enough to you can put your hand in there to tear the paper off the other one and then put it in that. And then whatever you got to put in there, saliva or whatever, put that shit in there. I don't trust that shit. It might be, as soon as you open that shit up, it might be something escaping from that bag. I don't know. For me, that's not a conspiracy. For me, it's just, maybe it's my own paranoia, but I just don't. I was raised not to trust these people. And I went for a point trusting them, joining the military and all that, all that war shit and all that, trusted them for that and everything else. But now they're giving me suspicion that my ancestors were correct about them. And anytime you talk to a doctor and the doctor has nothing that he can say valid to you to get your interest in doing something, I have a problem with that. Because your doctor is the body mechanic. That's like taking your car to the mechanic. You take your car to the mechanic and you hear certain stuff from the mechanic and you feel like, oh yeah, I should probably get that done. I better get that I better get that changed. Even it might be an oil change or something like that, or a battery. Your battery's real low, it's not really charging. Better get that shit quick, especially batteries. You better get that shit changed. If your battery's not charging and you just continue to think you're gonna drive on it because your car's running, you think it says not charging. So if it's not charging and you keep running and stuff, it's not gonna charge. Your shit's gonna die in the middle of somewhere, and now you're gonna pay to get it towed. Yes, you got battery service, or you're still gonna have to. It's still gonna be put into an inconvenience, right? But sometimes we don't listen. We get warnings, but if your body mechanic can't sell you, if he can't sell you the right way, just trying to give treatments and cut into you and all that shit, I'm like, nah, man, you trying to tell me that there ain't no alternative ways? I can't supplement something. I can't give myself something to make me feel better. Stop it, man. I don't care. Derek said, right. I said I was taking. I was talking to some people about that. They will be having you on your 10th booster shot. What is it now? It's 3, right? 3 or 4 now. God damn, are you serious? And people doing, okay, go ahead. Well, my baby probably gonna need some when they get old enough. With 5, they can get it. Shit gonna end up paralyzing your baby or something. I need to. Oh man, that's. Woo. Lindy Weefit. And Lindy Weefit, don't say that I didn't say hello to you, but you and your blue hearts. How come I can't never get a red heart? Good day, everyone. I see you. Look, Derek. Look who showed up. Lindy Weefit. She don't be knowing what we're talking about, but right now we're talking about something that anybody can pay attention to. We usually do boxing, but we do grown folks talk. We just talk about a lot of stuff. What happened? You missed me? So you came in here? You missed me, huh? Put up a 1 if you missed me. You're probably doing something else and probably can't even hear me. You just came in just to say a good day, but you're actually doing something else. But anyway, yeah. Okay, there my red hearts. There you go. See? I know it. You better love me. Everybody love me. No, they don't. No, they don't. She said, laughing out loud. She said, there you go. There you go. No, everybody don't love me. Definitely don't want to say that to you. Yeah, we see more talented people in the street than in professional sports. I always thought that too, Derek. And I was you get in arguments with me because I mean, not me and you won't, but they'll say that somebody's like the fastest guy. You said, there you go, and then you say yes. That's right. You said yes. Because I said you miss me. That's right. I know you do. But yeah, you're right. There's so many people out there, Derek, but they just don't. They don't get it. You know what I mean? They don't get it. But that's what it is. It's that we have so many athletes. And sometimes we tell people, "Oh, we got man, we got. I knew somebody on the block that could do that, do better than that, or whatever." But what they've done now, the ones that don't finish college, and this is what people got to watch sometimes. You ever watch Duncademics? They have other leagues besides professional league, like especially they have the league. I don't care about the 3-on-3 or some of the competitive basketball, but I like to watch the dunks. They got guys that they professional dunkers. They're not NBA players, but they just professional dunkers and stuff. They do stuff that they don't even do in the NBA. And these are guys that probably didn't. A lot of them didn't finish college, might not even finish high school, but they got an outlet to go get that money, and they go get it. Oh, I love my hearts though. Look at my hearts up there. Yeah, I see it. Lindy We Fit gave me some hearts out there. She said laughing out loud, there you go. And then I got the yes, there I go. You love it when I go though. You love it. Derek Bates here, are you familiar with the Equal Justice Initiative? Equal Justice. Are you familiar with it? You're asking me if I'm familiar with it. Are you familiar with it? You see your last two words, what kills everything? The whole statement. The equal justice. The last word is the killer. Initiative. That's what kills everything. Because let me ask you guys something. When it comes to doing the right thing, how long does it take to do it? We say this all the time. When it comes to doing the right thing, how long does it take for a person to, like, if you had to do the right thing, well, how long does it take you to do the right thing? Derek, don't start talking to her too much. She gets spoiled. If you talk to her, you're gonna always have to talk to her. She don't play. You're gonna have to always talk to her. She's spoiled. Like Derek didn't say nothing. Derek better be trying to say hi to me. No, I don't. I stay away from all those. Yes, Derek, but I stay away from anything that they come up with like that. I think the best organization for rights is the Civil Liberty Union. That's the best. They are the best, man. They're the best. They've been around probably like the longest. They've been around the longest. They always tell you go to them, man. Yep. Oh, okay. Lindy Weefish, she said, nope, I'm not. You're not doing anything. Oh, you're not doing your little thing today? What, you just got tired, or you just because you wanted to come visit? You probably just wanted to visit. Or are you gonna do it later? Or not? I gotta do some training and stuff too. So if I come see you, I'm gonna be in and out because the person I got trained, they wanted to train like in a little while. I usually train them early before I do the show, but they want to do Mondays, which is kind of a good day for me. They want to do Mondays like afternoon, and they want to do Fridays in the morning. So that's how that works. But anyway, Lindy We Fit said, hey to Derek. Hey, Derek, what's up now? Derek said, hello at Lindy We Fit. Yes, you can call her queen too. Is she a queen? She's real. That's the whole thing. She's actually real. People come in, they not real. But he already know. She got her blue protection on in here. Yeah. They have a calendar, a history of racial injustice every day to post something on racism. Oh, okay. Every day, every year. Okay. I'll check that. I'm gonna check them out, man. I don't usually mess with them. I don't mess with anything. I hear about stuff, but I don't really check stuff out. But the Civil Liberties Union, that's probably one of the best that I know of. If you got anything that's human rights or something like that, they're probably the best people to get in touch with. They got the lawyers and stuff that so they got the lawyers and stuff that work, for them, or work at a fee and all that. I'm gonna tell you the sad thing. About law and all that. The sad thing about law. Oh, look at she got a heart. She said, "I'm here to support you." Are you support? Yay. Okay, so the sad thing about law itself, like justice and law. This is the sad thing for. The sad thing is that the lawyers are trained or are incentive or they have incentives not to pursue, not to pursue law. Here it is. They're not to pursue law that is going to benefit you to the maximum. Just like when I was writing out, here go Gil Coles. He said, "How about them Cowboys? The Cowboys, yeah, they lost. Wasn't a huge loss though, but they still lost. But I told y'all, I'm Kansas City, man. That's Kansas City, man. That's what I'm going. I'm going Kansas City, so I can break out my Kansas City shirt again. But anyway, salute to Gil Coles up in here. But the thing is they know certain laws. Like remember, I posted and I told you guys, and I told you guys about the torture. What it is to torture somebody. And a lot of cases can be won on that statute itself. It could be, but they never. I'm bringing it to you, but you never hear of any cops torturing people, but they do. Let me ask you a question. If you got to sit in the back of a squad car and it's over 100 degrees outside, I'll let you do the math yourself. How hot is it in that car, in the back of that car, if you're sitting there and they really don't have no charges. They just trying to think of what they can say once they get down to the station. Because that's what they do. They'll sit out there for 20 minutes trying to figure out what they can say. And you're sitting in there all ready for half an hour, handcuffed. And you're sitting on a plastic seat, a hard plastic seat. Tell me that's not torture. And plus, is it reasonable? Nope. Is it more than one thing? Crime? It's kidnapping. Then they're going to dismiss the charges if it was bull, because it probably was. Okay, so Derek Beatty, he's breaking down the etymology. I mean the timeline, the chronology. He says, so on the 16th, the 16th of, 1832, he said Alabama claimed sovereignty. So in other words, sovereignty over Muskegon and Cherokee people. It says they barred tribal customs and autonomy. He said that is why it's not a damn conspiracy for us. That's right. And he's right about that. And he has a good date. He has a date down there and everything. But guess what? That date, guess what? You don't even have to guess. But if that date is good for what happened to my people over there, it happens everywhere else too. Looks like a lot of people know about Black Wall Street. Like Black Wall Street was by itself. There's a whole lot of Black Wall Streets. A lot of them. But we shouldn't have stuff like that. But anyway, Derek Bates said, salute at Gil Cole. He said, yeah. They beat the hell out of us, yo. Yeah. You got a whooping, but the score doesn't show. The score doesn't really show that you got like stomped out. Okay, I messed up. Derek Bates said, I think this organization just posts all the past injustices in America for the people that they say there's no racism in America. The people that say that are something else. I'm not even going to describe who those people are. Let's just focus on them just for a second, though. If somebody sees something, injustice or anything else right there in their sight, and they ask you what they can do about it, or something needs to be done and what can be done about it, what kind of person is that? If there was some kind of injustice being done in your own family, if there was an injustice being done, who usually takes care of it? Or what would be done? What's the difference? Because justice starts in families, right? What is it? Family first, then communities, right? As you got to go small. So you start small. Family first is individuals, then it's families, then it's a group, then it's community. After community, then it becomes city. Then it becomes state. After state, it becomes nation. And then it becomes world. It's simple. It's a simple process. If you want to do the right thing with people, it's very simple. It's not something that's like hard. You know what I mean? Derek Brady said that. Congratulations to Gil Coles for getting first place. Matter of fact, let me see. I know me and Gil Coles had the same. I know we had one fight together or two of them. Which fighters did we have together, Gil Coles? No, we said we said two. I had Nova for sure. And Encarnacion took that knockout. I know we had Smith. Obadiah. Damn, Obadiah just smashed Borneo, didn't he? He just smashed him out. I think that was the only fight that I knew of that was Friday. Yeah, he smashed him out, man. It's like, you're out of here, son. Put him on that third rounder. That was probably the quickest out of all the fights. Out of all the fights, that was the quickest, right? Yeah. Gilco says at Derek Beatty 100. Derek Beatty said, don't forget they turn the heat up on also. Yep. I'll tell you another one they do too. Another one they do out is popular where I'm at is when it's hot outside, is to have you sit on their hot ass hood of their car and they leave the car running. And that heat that be coming up, be burning, to be, that's another one that they do. That's a nasty one right there. Yep. Yep, they played bad and got out coached. That's what happened. You playing bad and get out coached. That's what it is. Okay, Gilco said he forgot, who we had together though. So Gil Coles, he's good at the trivia and he keeps up with a lot of this, like the dumb information too. I try to stay away because I don't believe what they're saying. So you have the Jake Paul, Mike Tyson is supposed to generate anywhere from 50 to 100,000, which is more than all these fighters is doing combined. Damn near all these champions that don't want to get a fight going, or just avoiding purses or whatever. I don't know what the Bud situation, but if you suing for money, then that's that's the back end income right there, right? If you're gonna win, you're gonna get that settlement. You ain't gonna get what you deserve. Bob's still gonna laugh because he done made all the interest off you for having you that many years. So if you win that, that's fine. So you got more money coming in. Y'all need to you and Earl need to go and get that, get that contract signed. I don't even know if we ever gonna see you and Earl. I don't even care. A lot of people, this is gonna be it's gonna be like the Bo, which we all say there. It's gonna be like the Bo Holyfield, but if it is, it just is. It just ends up being like the Bo Holyfield. I don't care. Some fights you just never get. Because you might miss somebody in your mind, like somebody should have fought, they should have fought them. Yeah, that would have been a good one. We always say that. But boxers have a time limit. And some fighters are only going to fight for 5 years, 3 years, 10 years. That's it. So you're not going to get all the fights that would be so wonderful for you. You're not going to get all those. But salute to everybody that comes in and out. Hopefully you'll have a seat. Hopefully you have a seat and just sit down and just listen a little bit. Just listen to something. I might cover something that you like. Yeah, Lindy got me on this one though. She don't understand that, y'all. So y'all got to forgive her though. But Gil, yeah. Everybody they forget Eagle. I ain't got my thumbs up. My thumbs up is limited today. I don't know if any of y'all got me. None of y'all got me. Dang man, none of y'all got me on the thumbs up. You may have. And I got to go see Bruce too. Bruce put up some content. So you guys go see Bruce too. Go check out what Bruce got up. I thought it might be a little bit later than that. Yeah, I heard that Floyd was fighting too. So he had to come back and make his money. I just don't understand why he's still fighting because he's supposed, he's money. That's his name, Money Mayweather. Why are you still fighting? And I saw him doing an interview or whatever, and he said he had forgot what this guy's name that was a spar. A guy that he had sparred. Yeah, and I can understand that. You don't remember everybody you spar. You don't. You just don't remember everybody. But he's thinking it because of his memory. Nah, it's not has nothing to do with your memory. You just didn't know the guy that well. But he said, no, don't make fun of it. He says his fathers have those kind of problems. So he said, don't make fun of that. He said his uncle had that. So I'm like, well, Floyd, they didn't even fight as long as you're fighting, and you're still fighting. If you guys have that kind of condition, then maybe you shouldn't fight. And it's not like Floyd ain't never been hit. We see him get hit the hardest by Shane Mosley. But people make such a big deal out of it. Oh, his legs buckled and all that. He beat the crap out of Shane Mosley. I'll take a big shot if I get to whoop you like that. What would you rather do? Take one big shot and come back and just punish a guy, hitting him with big shots and medium shot and light shots for the whole fight, and he don't touch you again. I go ahead and take that big shot. Okay, I'm shook a little bit, but look what I did to you though. You can't even move your neck the next day. Okay, he said, yeah, Bruce put up good content. Yeah, I'm gonna check it out. I just have a lot to do, so that's my whole thing. I got a lot to do, and so I get trapped doing all kinds of other stuff all the time. Yeah, but I guess the fights went, approximately how we thought they was gonna go. We still gonna have duckers, and if we look back, the Charlo fight would be a good fight to have, but we're not gonna have it. And I'm just wondering why Canelo, why he dispelled the rumors right away. Like, oh no, I'm not fighting him. Why are you so quick with that? You should just let that ride. Just ignore that. Certain fights he's happy to get out of. There's certain fighters that I can see that from past history he would have knocked his ass out. Because he got good head movement, he can move, but some fighters pinpoint you. Like a Tommy Hearns type of fighter, all that ducking and shit didn't work on him. Because he's quick and he'll just pinpoint you. Like he'll put the jab on you and he'll make sure that he's gonna land. All that movement, sometimes it don't work on everybody. But I don't even give him shouts out. I don't care. He's on my dirt list. He's on my dirty list. Some people are on my dirty list. But fights we need to get though, I think we got Colbert coming up again? I'm not sure. Let me check. Let me see who we got actually. So we got we got Gary Russell Jr. coming up. And we'll talk about that more. And I know you guys probably going with Russell. I'm not going to ask you yet, but anyway, you're probably going with him. And we got Podolski against Meno Yolton. And we got Makubu. I think we talked about this. Against Makuno. And I'm not sure those cruiserweights up there. Now, I'm not sure. Is that the one Canelo was rumored to fight too, though? Makupu? Or was it somebody else? It's probably somebody else. But we're going to see. Oh, Nambayar is fighting again. Yep. Nambayar is fighting again, y'all. Pasilius from U.S. We got Matias fighting again against Anoyan. That's coming up. And then we got a fight on Tuesday too. The next Tuesday coming up. Okay, so that was on Tuesday. So we got Tuesday, we got Thursday. Yeah, so we got Tuesday and Thursday. Next Tuesday and Thursday we got fights too. Just in case you guys don't have those on your schedule. I just said who it was. Podolski, which I don't know nothing about him. Mena Yolton, that one's on Tuesday. So that's, I have to check those out. I have to check the fighters out. I don't think I know them. I have to probably look at their opponent to figure out who they are. Probably have to look at the fight. Yeah, Makupu, yeah. But now he ain't fighting him. I don't know what he's doing, man. But what do you guys think? There's somebody coming from the outside making all the money. What do you guys think? Is that good for boxing? There's possibilities of goodness, but is it really good for boxing though? When you got fighters arguing about purses and you got somebody just coming on the outside training and then just announcing fights and just coming back fighting like it ain't nothing. But if the Paul versus Tyson, if that don't go well for Tyson, I just don't. That's gonna be a sad day in boxing. That's gonna. I'm telling you, that would really hurt boxing. Even though Mike Tyson's older, that would really hurt boxing if he goes out there and loses. Oh my goodness. Oh, Shakir versus Valdez. Is that ink dried though, Gil? That's the whole thing. Is the ink dried on that one? Yeah, Canelo just want money. Derek said Canelo don't want to fight real competition. Yeah. He said Makubo, I think. Yeah, but I don't even know. Gil's talking about that, but I don't know. Gil only know if the ink's really dried on that. And plus, my sources ain't even that great. When you talk about that, my sources ain't even great. Yeah. My sources, like I said, aren't even. They're not that great on the Shakir Stevenson. I know what we want. Yeah. But are we going to get it? There's so much stuff coming up here that, man, I'm like, wow. I got a lot of entertainment coming to the cities and stuff like that. There's a lot of stuff in this area. It's a long area, but I'm just saying from here all the way up north, there's a lot of good stuff. Yeah. And yeah, we was talking about football. You guys talked about football earlier, but and Gil, I know he's happy. He got his helmet up. Just keep your helmet up, Gil, because y'all not winning the Super Bowl. But you can keep your helmet up, though. But y'all not winning. Y'all got 2 now, right? But you're not winning. Sorry about that. Y'all not going to win this one. I'm going with those arrowheads all the way. They destroyed Pittsburgh, though, didn't they? They just mopped Pittsburgh. Like, nothing. Yeah. But something had popped up right there. And I was just looking. I was like, wow, I forgot all about that. But there was a legend way back in the day. I don't know if it's 70s. I think it's maybe 80s. That played for Oakland. And that was Jack Tatum. They was talking about he was the hardest hitter in when it came to football. Yeah, I know he used to put some hits on people. Yeah. You know what I do like about our boxing right now is that a lot of the guys are actually going back. They're going back to the body. Okay, I don't really follow this guy, but I'm gonna give him a shout out because he put out content. I don't really follow him or listen to him that much, but I've heard his show before, so I'm not a hater. It don't matter if somebody hate on me. I don't hate on people. Even if you hate on me, if you're doing something, then you're a creator. Then I'm still gonna give you props for the most part. There's some people I don't care about, but this guy is AKHITV, and that he has it on his channel that Mike Tyson announces fighting Jake Paul for $100 million. So $100 million. It says next. They don't mind getting, and it says they don't mind getting beat up. That's what me and Derek was talking about earlier. I don't for the $100 million. You can beat me up. I'm telling you first. Like Derek said, what you say, Derek? Derek said, I don't know why you counting, ref. I ain't getting up. He said, shit, I ain't getting up. He said the guy that sweeps the floor will be in here, and I'll still be laying down here. I ain't getting up. In my mind, I'm cashing my check. First body shot I take, that's it. It might not even hurt that much. Oh. You gotta learn how to do the dramatic sounds and stuff. Oh, like they didn't took your whole, like the punch took your whole insides out. Oh, and then do the cry baby. They'll stop. They won't count if you do the cry baby. Yeah. If you do the cry baby, you're good. You just be laying down, right? On your face. That's sad though. We can't even really talk like boxing, because we try to talk boxing. We're not getting anything. We're not getting nowhere with these fighters. We're just not getting nowhere. Oh, D-Ray, even though D-Ray was in here. Salute to D-Ray. D-Ray Promotions. Okay, you guys blow it up a little bit. Yeah, Derek Bay said, I think that fight is happening. It probably is. Derek Bay said Jake Paul is the promoter, too. So he getting all the money. And you, oh, man. How sad is that? Well, you got somebody who's not really a boxer. Well, I guess you can call him a boxer now. They went from YouTube star to professional fighter. No amateur background. Goes to professional fighter and just more or less rules it. And see, somebody came here, I think it was you, Derek, and you like to play around saying that Jake Paul is the truth. Well, guess what? When it comes to the money side of boxing, Jake Paul is the truth. Sorry. Y'all get mad if you want to. That's right. You said who promote? He said who promote the like button with that fist up. That's right. I got shorted out of my change today, man. I don't think Gail, a couple of them, Lindy, Gail. I don't even know if Derek got me today, man. Nobody got my likes up, man. They came in hating. They came in hating, brother. They came in. I got one. I got one now. I got one from you. So you explain to me, because I usually have more likes. I usually have 3 likes when I start the show. I usually get 3 likes. When I start the show, I have 3. I got 4 right now. And how many people have we had in here that actually was participating? At least, I think 5 or 6 people that are actually saying something in the chat. See? You see how they do me? Let me finish going through what you guys got here, just to make sure. Yep. Looked like Pitts was going to do something at first. You said it looked like. A lot of times stuff looked like it. But anyway, D-Ray gave me the salute. He said, salute to Eagles, Webb, Boxing, salute King. And then Derek Bay, salute. And sometimes it looked like you're doing something, and you ain't doing nothing. They played different type of football back then. Yeah, they would do anything. That team was a murderous type of team, man. That kind of team, that type of team today would be on a whole year. They would be on a whole year suspension. They would suspend their whole team for a season just after the stuff they do in one game with them. Their whole team was crazy. Look up that team and find somebody on the team that wasn't that crazy. All of them was out their damn mind. They had the hardest hitters. Even their offense was crazy. Yeah, their offense was crazy as hell too. I remember. They definitely played different. You can't touch them now. Gil said, "Yep, Tyson versus Paul for 100 million." I told you that was on AH TV. AKHI, Aki. 100 million. And everybody want to fight and not settle and get a purse dead for 10 million or something like that, 15 million or 5 million or whatever it is. They don't even want to get that done. And you got somebody coming in promoting their own self, just coming in like, yeah, boxing got a lot of money in that. I got my followers. We're gonna fight. Let me go and get this 100 million real quick. Living the life, not even 30 years old, 20 something years old. How old is he? 24, 23, making all that money, making money moves. And you got boxers that don't even want to make money moves. That don't make sense. Yep. Okay, Derek said, yeah, he said, yeah, he with Dante boxing. Okay, with Dante's boxing, yeah. I used to watch Dante's boxing, but I don't know, man. And I don't want to throw nothing out there negative or nothing like that, but I see something just with his intro. I don't like his intro. I just don't like it. I used to like his he had some music before. A couple of years ago I used to like, but now I'm not going to say I don't like him or I don't like his content, but he can do something about your intro when you're doing some of your videos. I don't like it. I don't like the intro. I'm just saying I don't like. Well, sometimes you don't like people's intro music, or they don't like the intro. I didn't say nothing about the content because I'm not, like I said, I'm not here to bash somebody's content or nothing like that. The intro probably could be done a little bit different, but that's his show. He does it the way he wants to. Yeah. Jake Paul signed Amanda Serrano and made her a millionaire. Yep. See, he making all kind of money moves that the fighters don't seem like they don't have it. Yep. Derek said she's like an 8-weight champion or something, but he made her a millionaire. Yep. If it makes that kind of money, make it make sense. You right, brother. Derek Bay said I hit the like when I came in. I don't know why my likes is low, because I had enough people in here for it to be like, and especially the people that just keep flying through here. I had enough. It should be up to like 20, 30 by now. All these people flying coming up in here. It should have been up there, because I can see the count too, bro. I can see when they come in. I can see it go up to 8, 9, 10, 11, then go back down, then back up. I can see that. Right? Yeah. But D-Ray Promotion said Derek Bailey. Okay, talking to Derek Bailey. Oh, he said, okay, when the last time you didn't hit the like button? 2019? No, Derek don't make that mistake. He actually did. I think Derek did make that mistake about a week or so ago. That he didn't hit it, but he went back. D-Ray, I'm not gonna make no comment on. I just don't like the introduction. Sometimes I just don't like it. It's a lot of these shows. I like the people and I like the show, but a lot of times it's just a hold up. You know what I mean? Why just don't hold? Just let us get to the business, man. You guys why are you holding up stuff that don't take but a couple of seconds to talk about? You just holding it up. We talk about all kinds of different subjects in here. That's why we take a while. But we get to the point. They just don't like I said. There's another guy that I'm not want to bring his name up, but I still like him. I still mess with him every once in a while. I'll go see. It all depends because I see him pop up. Depends on what he's talking about. But I'm going to tell you, I won't watch his whole video, though. I won't watch his whole video because he's like real long-winded on his intro. Like when he wants to talk about a fighter, he has to name everything they've done before he gets started. And I'm not saying the name, but I'm just saying that he has to say everything about the fighter before I'm like, man, that's too much. It's too much. If you're a boxing fan, you know something about these fighters. I don't want to know everything a fighter did anyway. I don't care what you ate for breakfast and all. I don't care. Oh, when he was 12, he was allergic to this. I don't care. You're not 12 anymore. D-Ray took something back. Anyway, Derek Bay said, right at D-Ray, right? Yeah. Yeah, Derek hit those thumbs up. So what do you guys want to see? Who you guys want to see? That's one of the big talks right now is who everybody wants to see. Not making it a huge talk, but who you guys want to see? Here's another question. Well, I already know what answer I'm going to get out of my chat, though. Are you guys going to pay for the Paul Tyson fight? It's going to be high. It's not going to be no $39.99. So how many people in here is paying for that? Yeah, we need to get these. Like I said, we need to get these heavyweights going too. You heavyweights, man. You heavyweights killed. You guys destroyed the whole. You guys. And like you said, you can't predict the future, but in my estimation, a lot of these fighters really messed up. These heavyweights, they messed up the money in boxing. Because when Wilder Joshua was putting the money on the table, and then they got erased, they more or less killed big purses right there. They kind of killed the big purses for the heavyweights. The draw for the heavyweights. Because all the heavyweights are spent, man. The heavyweights, look at the heavyweights. Let's look at heavyweight. How many heavyweights right now? How many of them don't? Okay, how many of them have some kind of damage to where you feel like anything can happen to them in a fight? In other words, used goods. They could have had so much money generated in the last couple of years that wouldn't have mattered if they beat each other up. The money would have been there, and so the up and coming fighters could have fought. Okay, how many fight? AJ, you think AJ don't have a lot of damage done to him? Tyson Fury, whether he's getting up from knockdown, those devastating knockdowns or not, he got a lot of damage done to him. Wilder got a lot of damage done to him. Ortiz got a lot of damage done to him. Chisora got a lot of damage done. White got a lot of damage done to him. Who else? Who else? Tavern. I don't even know if he fights anymore. A lot of damage done. If you start naming all these heavyweights, you'll find there's a lot of damage done to them. Just like I said at 154. At 154, there's a lot of damage that has been done to 154. Welterweight, there's a lot of damage been done at welterweight. Those lighter weights, it just seem like they're just springing up like every other day. There's another lightweight coming up. So that's the lower weights. I'm saying between 130 to 140. Those are the stacked divisions. Yeah. So if you think about it, the lighter weights have the opportunity to more or less take over boxing. The heavyweights are spent. Ortiz probably got 1 or 2 good fights left in him. Tyson Fury might have about 4 or 5, maybe, if he don't run into a big puncher. If he don't get clipped. Joshua, same thing. Joshua probably 3 to 4 fights at maximum on the way his body beat up. Like Ortiz got the least amount, like 1 or 2 fights. That's in my estimation. You guys might have another. You guys might look at it a different way, but that's the way I see it right now. For me, same thing at 154. At 154, well, the only guy I'm giving a chance is the Dominican Republic guy. I give him a chance because he never took a devastating knockout from like head trauma. I don't think. He has a body problem, so he has some fights left in him. But how many fights does Harrison have left in him? How many fights does Hurd have left in him? After getting exposed, how many fights does he have left? And you still got Laura out there, right? Laura got fights left in him. He ain't never really took nothing like devastating. But a lot of people in that division, nope. I think maybe even Lubin got a little mileage. Lubin had a lot of extra mileage put on him early, just because of that the tragedy that happened with Charlo. Yeah. But if the Castano fight don't happen, I think it's still supposed. You guys let me know. You guys, what's the latest update on that? I think that one is still supposed to be happening, but we'll see how that happens. Derek said, right to D-Ray. And then Derek said, hell no. Back. D-Ray promotion said, they blocked the fight I want, so I don't. He said, I don't care about 2020. Dang, 2022. You really don't care about 2022 because they blocked one fight? Come on, D-Ray, don't get all emotional on us. We still gonna get some fights, good fights, right? Hopefully. Get your ass out there and fight. They putting fights that we don't really care about. Like the Mike Tyson fight. I don't care about that. I'm going to look at highlights. Because all I care about is I want Mike Tyson to be able to make it through there and then retire or something. Or if he keep going, I just don't want to see him getting victimized because all of our old champions, that usually ends up happening to him. That usually happens. That happens where they get. But we're going to see. What I do want to see, I want to see that little cinnamon bun. I want to see him finally fight somebody. And I'm not ever going to get this, like I said, I mentioned this last time, I'm not ever going to get how he get taller all of a sudden. He was shorter than Mayweather. Now all of a sudden they put height on him and everything else. I don't know. It's kind of scary, man. When you got somebody grown that all of a sudden get taller. But then again, the words about uh, Andre fighting Charlie, we'll see. Because for me, it's nothing but rumor. That's what we get in boxing lately. We get a bunch of rumors in boxing. We don't. It's hard for us to get. It's hard for us to get some kind of truth. It's like, dang, can we please get some truth? I'm saying, can we please get some truth? It's like we cannot get no truth. It's like, dang, give us some truth about what's going on. Because it's like what does it matter? That's what it is for me. What does it matter? Just give us the fights we need to get. Dang, man, we starving for boxing, man. We get a couple of fights. What they don't understand is we need to see good fights like all the time. Every card we need to see 1, 2, 3 good fights. Every card. We can't have a card there's no good fights on. You know what I mean? We can't. We don't feel that. Like, okay, there's no good fights on this card. No. Like when I say good fights, I mean the action of the fights on that card. I don't mean like the fighters. Of course, sometimes it'd be like, oh, the card ain't that good, but the fights can be good. That's crazy though. That is crazy. Is Gil still in here? So Gil, what's Keith gonna do? Just don't want to ask Gil. So is this a good fight for Keith? This fight that he's having, is this doing something to push? Because he said to Gil, this is what he says, that this fight should get him back up in the top to challenge for a belt. Is that something you believe, or is he making a mistake? Should he already be fighting somebody like Danny or somebody? He got to fight because the welterweights they washing out. Porter's gone now, so you got Danny, you got Bud, you got Earl, you got Keith, Pacquiao washed out. You got Ennis. Ennis gonna end up being on top before any of them. Right? That's what we got to look at. But one of them, you guys got to do something. You guys got to come fight. That's all I'm saying. You guys we need to see the good fights, and we need to see fights that are pleasing to us, not just, oh, that was a great fight. The fighters are kind of unknown. But then again, I want fighters this unknown to have great fights too. I don't know, because these fighters seem like they just too worried about bags all day. That's all they tell them, the bag. That's all they worry. Oh, the contract. Who made the most money? And then you got somebody coming from the outside. You got this guy coming from the outside, and he's making all the money. You so stupid. Look at, I'll read it though. D-Ray dumb. Yeah, D-Ray still mad about his little block fight. He don't care about it no more. The face is blocked. Gil said, what fight you talking about? What fight? But anyway, D-Ray back. He said fight. He said fight of the year. He clowning. He yelled. He said Bud versus Bob. He said ass respectfully. Sit your ass down, Bob. I'm going with Bud by decision. But not by I'm going with Bud by probably settlement, but is that a win? Is that a win? If I set, because there's actually settlements even when it comes to like collections. You can have like a huge collection, a collection company come get the money, and you can have like a huge amount. But sometimes they'll win, but they'll win what they go through arbitration. They'll win what they call a settlement. You might owe them $100,000. You might owe somebody $100,000. They come to get it. And you only got to pay like $10,000. They won, but who really won? Yeah, Derek Bay say he thinks the fight is still happening. He said also, that happened to Holyfield also. Huh? We're not at. That's not what the question, Gil. The question is, what does beating Barrios do for him getting back into the title shot? Is that going to put him back up there? Because if he's fighting Barrios, he's trying to say that Barrios is a title contender. Barrios just got beat up. So how's that put him up top? He just got beat up. Now I beat him up, so that's gonna catapult me to the top, brother. D-Ray Promotion said I'm looking for the 25 and under. It should be great. That's it. I don't know what Danny doing because Danny is trolling both of those Garcias. They both trolling. In my estimation, I see both of them trolling. They ain't nothing but trolls. They clowns. They trolls, both of them. They both trolls, brother. You know they trolls. And Mikey took his ass out there and got beat up. Mikey went out there and got beat up on his last fight. That's bad. Talked all that shit. See, Mikey would still have a career if he wouldn't have called out Errol Spence, and if he wouldn't have. There's an old school song. I don't know if it's really the name of the song. I think it might be the name of the song, but it's "Don't Believe the Hype." Don't believe the hype. Public Enemy. That's the song, I think. I'm not 100% sure if that was the name of the song, because sometimes just because that's that's the hook, that doesn't necessarily mean that's the song. But don't believe the hype, and that's what it is when it comes to these fighters out here. It's like, don't believe the hype. You go out there, you start believing the hype, and that's it. Go out there and believe the hype. Don't believe the hype. A lot of people don't know what hype is. Hype is just a sensational word that means it's a slang way of saying like somebody self-promoted themselves more or less, like Joe Energy, like, or somebody like, big up you, like you all that, like, oh yeah, that's the one right there. That's what hype is. In case you don't know what hype is. Yeah, son, man, yeah, they hype you up. They used to have a hype man a lot of times for the for the rap shows, you right? So he gets all the audience going like, oh yeah, this is gonna be lit here. This is gonna be fire right here. This is gonna be another banger, and then find out it's not another banger. Find out that it's banged out. Like, God dang, man, that rapper sucked. Be like, the hype man was more than what they were. Oh, hold on a second, man. That's my training partner. Hold on. Yeah, that girl, she on her gangster stuff like, we still doing this or what? I'm like, yeah, we still, yeah. Have your ass over there, coach. Yeah. No, I'm just kidding. She wouldn't do all that. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Danny's still fighting, and then D-Ray promotes. He said, David B. He said Devin, Boots, Stevenson, and Tucker, who turned 19 tomorrow. Yeah. So you can keep the rest. Look at him. D-Ray, he's in his feelings right now. He on. I don't know what Danny's doing. Danny's right now, like I say, he a troll, man. He a mouthpiece. I don't know, Danny. You gonna move up? Get your ass up there. Yep. I don't know. What do you guys think? I'm not. I'll answer it for myself, but what do you guys think? You said, what do you? Because Gil says, what do you think Keith should do after he beat Barrios? Go whoop Danny, or something. Because everybody got beat, so it doesn't matter. But what matters is where you got beat at. See, Barrios got beat at 140. So if you look at that, how big of a step is that for Keith? Is that a step? Barrios make 147, but I'm just saying, is that a big step? Because Barrios just lost at 140. And so now he's going to fight at 147. Usually if you lose at a weight, if you lose at a weight that you're comfortable at, and then you move up to a weight that you haven't been fighting at, you're probably going to lose again. But what I'm saying, what does it do for his career? I mean, he still has to fight somebody. I think Keith should fight Ennis or something, to show everybody I ain't scared of one of these young lions. If he's the man, anybody, Buzz should fight him. All of them should fight Ennis. Whoever won Ennis. Ennis needs to get one of these top guys now. Because there's nothing. I don't think there's nothing left for Ennis. Porter's gone. Pacquiao's gone. Who's still there? Yeah, fight Ennis. So the short of the matter, let him fight Ennis. Yeah, so let him fight. Do that. Derek said that's all. Yeah, but no, Danny to me is just like him, and they're both trolls right now. That's all they do. They just troll. They just troll. If you see any interviews that Danny's in, that he's indirectly in, all he's doing is talking crap. That's it. Mikey, same way. Mikey's like, oh, I'm going to go with this guy or whatever. Mikey, he can't predict nothing. Ain't none of Mikey's predictions going right. He can't even predict who he can beat. There, he said, that's it. He said a whole lot of cowardly lions in boxing, Eagle. Yep, that's why I put him up today. What you want? You talking about money? He got his fist up. He like probably 100 years old. What, he over 100 years old, lying up there, lying on the screen. He like over 100 years old, but he's still like, he's got them hands down. That's how fighters be fighting now. They be having the hands down like that. But Derek brought up the fact that Clarissa said she'd take Keith. So you want her to get hurt? I don't know. She might not get hurt. But Derek Brady said, fight Bud at Gil Coles. Yep. Gil Coles at Derek Brady. Exactly. And if he gonna fight Bud, yeah. Yeah, Derek, you just making, I don't know why you trying to make Gil happy. Because there ain't no way he should be going straight to Bud. There's other people that's in line that haven't even lost. Ennis deserved Bud before Keith do. And I'm going to stick with that. Ennis deserved Bud way before Keith does. Yeah, Keith had a shot. He couldn't beat up an old man. He couldn't win against an old man that got punished against Ugas. So let's stop that. Yeah, D-Ray said, Derek, I don't think so. That's right, D-Ray. Don't be sticking with them. He said Keith can get the $10 million from AJ and Heyman. Y'all silly. Derek Bay said, I thought Bud said he wants Keith in July. All that. Don't let them fight if you ask me. And yes, when I see him walking up them stairs, okay, we got to fight. Gilco says, why Danny, Boots, or Ortiz if Bud fight can't be made? A Bud fight can't be made. I'm not saying that Danny should be able to fight for a title right now. Danny lost too. Danny already fought for a title. He shouldn't be able to fight. So they both in the same boat. Danny can't fight for a title because he just lost. Keith can't fight for a title because he just lost. There it is. How about one of the non-losers fight for a title? A non-loser, not somebody who lost already. A non-loser fight for a title. So what's wrong with Ennis making it because he's a non-loser? I definitely did not say that. You said Barrios fought at 147, but he fought at 147. He just lost. I said he just lost at 140. And now he got to try to make himself comfortable at 147. He just lost at 140. If he loses at 147, that ain't no big deal for him. So it shouldn't be a big deal on the other end. Either side is not going. It shouldn't be a big deal. I'm sorry. It just shouldn't be a big deal. Sorry. That's Eagles take. Y'all can take it a different way. Oh, Eagle, you don't know shit. Y'all can pump yourself up against me like, Eagle. Y'all can do me like that. I don't care. I ain't scared of y'all. Eagle. Just y'all calling me out my name on this freaking Eagle. But that's just what it is, brother. That's what it is. What it is. Which I don't even like to say that it is. It is what it is, but can't be different though. Yeah, but Barrios fought at 147. And he fought at lower than 140 before too, right? But are we talking about that? Are we talking about the situation of Keith losing and then coming back to use? Okay, I'm ask you the question, Derek. So, is Barrios a stepping stone for Keith to get back into the championship picture today? I mean, like, when I say today, I mean after the fight, after the win. Should he be? There's nobody else that should be granted a shot, or should it be Keith? That's like saying Danny go beat up on somebody, then Danny should be able to get a shot again too. Then, right? Sean Porter didn't get a shot right away. I don't think nobody. That's like a privilege, man. You got now so you guys want the fighters that you like to be privileged, right? You said Keith closer to the Hall of Fame than beating Bud Crawford to me. You say he closer to retiring. You silly. I think that's what you meant. Virgil Hunter will have Barrios ready. Yeah, I know, but that's not the question, Derek. Look how evasive Derek getting again right now. You said Keith. You think so? Is that what? So you're saying that a win over Barrios that should jump him into a championship fight? That should catapult him into a championship fight. Shit, I remember when Earl was calling him out before Earl was a champion. And he wanted Earl to have belts and all that. They tell Keith, you go get your ass a belt and then you fight me now. I don't know, man. Y'all politics for me, the way y'all talking is just not, it's not working for me. You know, the way you guys are responding, that's not working for me. I'm sorry, just not. And I respect what you say. I always do. I've always respect people, but it's not working for me. I can't see Keith all of a sudden, oh yeah, he back in the championship picture because he beat Barrios. Let me ask you this question, just to clean up a little bit more. For Barrios, what has Barrios done as a welterweight to make him that trampoline guy? In other words, to catapult somebody up into a championship fight. What has he done? Give me the list. Give me the numbers or give me the fights. I need to get this one out. D-Ray Promotion said Boots need to be off the undercard before before Bud. He said built ready Boots. Yeah, he's ready. Oh, you said, but Keith thinks so. Okay, that's what you were saying. He said Keith thinks so. That's what I'm saying. But how foolish is that though? There to me, it's like, are you kidding me? Keith, that's your springboard. But that's what I want. I want somebody to tell me how. I want Gil. Gil probably ran for help, but I want Gil to tell me how does that springboard him to the top. What did Barrios do as a welterweight to springboard Keith if Keith beats if he wins to springboard Keith right back into a championship picture? I mean, so Wilder should be able to fight. What's his name? Duplexis or whatever the guy's name. He should be able to fight him and springboard back into a championship picture. Even though he just had a championship fight and lost, right? Yeah. D-Ray Promotion said Ortiz Jr. is a good second option for Bud. Well, so Boots ain't a good. You don't want Boots to fight him, huh? It don't matter. I don't care about undercard, none. I don't care about none of that. I think Boots is ready. I think Boots said he ready. If he's saying he ready, then let him get a shot. That's all I'm saying. Let one of these young lions get a shot. He ain't lost to nobody. Let him take his first L. Everybody want to make up an excuse when every time I mention Boots, nobody want to say nothing. Oh, dude, you got to show me something or whatever. Yeah, fight Boots. Bud fight Boots next. They just don't want to. They on some more. They on a complete other stuff right there. Oh, look at that. Look at the princess, the queen's up in here. Lala D is up in here. She says something with my hearts up. Yeah, she didn't meet Lindy yet. We got two L's in here. We got Lindy and we got Lala. They'll like each other. Yeah. That's kind of funny. They'll like each other. Because Lindy got quiet. I don't even know if she's in here no more. But Lala, she had Derek. She got the hands up good. Oh, Derek, my love. She got Derek with the heartbeat. And then D-Ray Promotions right there. He said going from undercard to pay-per-view. He said in cash. He said, what the F? That's what people do. People go from undercards to the top. Who came in the boxing and was at top from the gate? Not even Muhammad Ali came in and was at the top. Ali should have been an undercard instead of fighting Liston. See, that's what happens when you guys don't want to let nobody fight. Ali was just turned 22 years old when he fought Liston. How old are these fighters now, this fighting? He just turned 22. And we're still talking about these fighters. How old is Bud? How old is Earl? How old is Keith? How old is Danny? How old is Porter? How old is Boots? Give Boots a shot. Let Boots go fight somebody. Dr. D said, son, you better leave Bud alone. I'm not picking on Bud. This ain't a Bud discussion today. This is not a Bud discussion. We just, well, it is in a sense because of Keith. Keith made it a Bud, he made it a Bud conversation here. Because Keith is thinking that, okay, Lala, you answer this question. If you don't have no words, just say, well, I really don't got it. So, what did Barrios do at 147 to make him such a pliable fighter to where if Keith fights him, that springboards Keith back into championship contention just off the rip? Like if I beat Barrios, that's gonna springboard me right back into top one, to top dog, most wanted for a championship fight. Explain that one to me. What has Barrios done that so well at 147 that's going to springboard Bud right back up there? Like, oh shit, I should be able to fight. All of them, look at 32, 30, 32, 32. Right. No, but Ennis is not 30. Ennis is not, though. Yeah, D-Ray Promotion said Boots said he goes IBF route, EJ for EJ's belt. But I heard when I was listening to him talk, he said anybody's. Derek said, I think Ennis is ready. He said he'd fight any of them. They were asking him which one was better fitted for him. But he was saying, yeah, he'll go fight any of them. Let him fight. I don't think that's just. I don't think Keith had enough fights up there championship. I think Keith had to do more. Now, if he beats Boots, then yeah. If Keith fights Boots next, he should be fighting Boots now. This will show Boots where his level's at. Like, Boots, you down here. This is your level. You stay down here. Why are you fighting Barrios instead? Think Boots didn't want that action? This D-Ray Promotions at Lolly, yeah. Oh, look, he said he was talking about Boo Boo too. I didn't really say nothing about Boo Boo though. I didn't really say much about Boo Boo. You know what I mean? Look, D-Ray trying to start fights with me and Lolly. He trying to get Lolly heated at me or whatever. It don't work. Look at Lolly D, said D-Ray. Oh, hell no. He's cruising for a bruiser now. Like she got her face all frowned up. Why you frowning up at me like that, Lolly? You don't be frowning up at me like that. Don't let D-Ray start no stuff. You know how D-Ray is. That's what I'm saying. I keep asking everybody in here. Nobody wants to say that. Not even Gil wants to say what did Barrios do at 147 to make him such a special springboard for Keith. But nobody wants to answer that question. Because in my estimation, he ain't did a damn thing. And Lala D said nothing. She said, no, Barrios nothing. Lala D said Boots is 24. Yeah, let Boots get that. Ali got a championship fight at 22. How come Boots can't get one? Are we supposed to be in a more modern era, a better era than it was when Ali fought? Ali fought when they had killers. I mean, actual killers. People that was working for the mob and everything else back then. He fought at 22, but we can't get a 24-year-old to fight. I mean, we can get a 22-year-old to fight, but nobody want that. Yeah, see. Yeah, Derek Bay said no. EJ is 30, Bud 32, and Keith 32. Yeah, but Lala D came right back. She said Boots once wanted Thurman the most. Yep. Yeah, she said I remember he said it with so much excitement. Yep. Yeah. Lala D said D-Ray, I'm not getting you. Look at D-Ray scared. Probably he left the stream. He got scared. No, I was kidding. No, he right back. He said Lala D. Who gets the bruising? And then Lala D laughing. Yeah, but why you want to pick on the host all the time? Everybody want to beat up on. They want to beat Ego up. Like Ego easy to. Like I'm an easy win. Oh, he an easy win. I got this. All right. They don't know Derek, but they think I'm an easy win. I got that W. We got you, Ego. But at least I don't get those kind of haters anymore. They remember we used to get them in here. They get so mad and they try to have a conversation with me, and I used to slay them. I used to slay him first, and then Derek asked me, "Can I toss him out now?" I said, "Yeah, go and get rid of him. I beat him up enough. Yeah, I give you them lashings, and then we throw you out." That's how we used to do up in here. T-Ray promotion. He said Eagles wet boxing. He said it got me crying. D-Ray started something. Yeah, D-Ray started something. That's you. come here and starting up with Eagle. You know, y'all know better. Y'all ain't gonna win with me. Lala can win. Look at her. Lala says something there. She looks sharp today. Yeah, I got my. Yeah. Thank you. It's just I didn't have no heat on too. I like to wear my stuff. It don't get cold here enough, y'all. We get cold. I can't wear stuff like I have my capote, my blanket jacket, blanket coat, my warrior coat. I don't get to wear it very often. It just doesn't get cold enough. So when it does, if it's cold and you don't have heat on, then you can put something on. But thank you for looking at this. She looking at me. She like looking. She like it's something. She like, yeah. See, she got my head getting a little bit big naturally. Yep. She look nice over there. Yeah. Thank you so much, dear. Yeah. Look at D-Ray apologize now. I apologize, Queen. Derek Bailey. Boots wants anyone that would that will fight him. That's it. But they don't want it. More risk than reward. I don't want to hear about the risk and reward. I know you putting that down, but more risk than reward. The reward should be big if you think about it. For Keith, that should be a big reward. If he beats somebody like, if Lala D put it down there perfectly. And let me quote her words. When I asked what did Barrios do in order to springboard Keith up to the top, she said nothing. Now, let me break it down a little bit more. Let me step on toes a little bit more. So, Barrios does nothing. So let's look at it like this. So what would somebody like Ennis do? If Keith beats Ennis, does that springboard him higher than if he fights Barrios? Didn't that for anybody? Do you seem like that would springboard him higher, or not? Or is this the same result? It's the same result. And I'm not jumping on Keith because Keith is fighting. I'm jumping on Keith for who he's fighting, and not because he's fighting Barrios, but because he feels that Barrios is a springboard for him to go back into championship contention. And that's why I said that. It has nothing to do with him fighting Barrios. It has to do with the result of him fighting Barrios. His expectation. That's what I was saying. Yep. But D-Ray Promotions again. Say great call at Lala. Look at now he kissing up to Lala. Throwing her flowers. Oh, great call, Lala. Here's some flowers for you. She said on the Blaze last week, Queen. Then he got the crown up. Look at him. Then she came right back. She fell for it. Look at it. Lala fell for it. D-Ray, thank you. She got the hands up. Yeah, she fell for it. Don't fall for that, Lala. Don't let him nice talk you afterwards. D-Ray Promotions said, Tro trying hard next time. Yeah, you try harder next time, troll. You come in here trolling. Derek Bates said Keith only wants belts. He want to be remembered for having belts. Yeah, he don't want no work. Okay, D-Ray Promotions now. He's trying to still sticking up. Oh, Boots have promotional company problems. So in other words, those can't be straightened out. And so Barrios has better promotion. And is that what you're saying? He does. He can fight. I mean, he'll get a fight. But Boots, I mean, you say Boots can't straighten that out, or what are we saying? In this day and age, in this day and age, huh? In this day and age, you should be able to do whatever you got to do to get whatever you got to get done. You should be able to get that done, baby. Right? Am I right? Am I right? Am I right? Or am I wrong? Terry Baker said, yep. Belts and checks at D-Ray for the bail. Derek Baker said, Keith will have to beat Boots off of him and then beat him up. Yeah, he's going to get Boots off you and then beat him up. A lot of D crying. Then she came back. She said, Cynthia, you're right. D-Ray is too, he too smooth. Yeah, he tried to get you, Queen. I know. I look at, Eagle. A Cynthia, Eagle. Eagle got to look out for you, girl. I got to look out for you. Even with my guys, these are my guys, but I got to watch you too, though. Even though these are my guys, I still got to watch you. Because, see, look at, he coming right back. He said, Eagle wear boxing. He says she fell for it. And he put the flower up for me, too. See, look. She fell for the flower. You know, I fell for the flower. He's trying to let me know, like, oh, Eagle Web. See, look, now he's trying to smooth it over on me. You see how he trying to do me? He's saying Eagle Web. See how he did it? Eagle Web Boxing said that she fell for it. Then he puts the flower. I said it. Yes, I did say it. I told her to watch your ass. That's my Lala out there. That's my Lala that you messing with. That's my Lala D. She came to see me. She complimenting me. She said hey to y'all. She said hi to y'all. But she hit me up a couple times. Now, what? Now what, D-Ray? Huh? Got my eyes on you, brother. Huh? Don't make me have to... Let me put... I'll pour... Hey, tell him, Derek, I'll pour that gray paint out. We'll spray paint you gray. If we spray paint your ass gray, you'll start behaving up in here. Oh, yeah, we good. You'll start behaving up in here. Oh yeah, a lot of D great video as well. Yeah, see, he on one. He on one right now, Derek. Yep. But the point about the whole Keith thing, wasn't no hate for Keith. The expectation of the aftermath of the fight is what came to question. That's what came to question, is the aftermath of the fight. That's what came to question. It has nothing to do that he's fighting Barrios, but it's what you expect after the fight. It's like Derek said, though, Keith think is going to, it should springboard him up to the top. Look at the D-Ray crying. Yep. You better be crying out there. Yeah. Don't start nothing with Eagle. You know better, man. Don't start with Eagle. Y'all know better. Y'all ain't going to play me, man. Don't start with me. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. I'm gonna tell the truth up in here. Say, yo, yeah, Eagle. Because I know this is what he thinking there. He like, oh, yeah, Eagle got me on that one. Yep. He like, yeah, Eagle got me. He caught me. Yeah. I'm be trying to be, hey. Because I'm a writer, man. I'm a poet. So, I got words. And you see, I don't even use that in here. I use it sometime, though. I got to, brother. I have to use it sometime because that's my weaponry. That's a man's rap or whatever, the way he can speak to a woman, like at a certain age or whatever, the way he can speak to all women is through, what he says. Because women love words. They love certain words. Like, oh, that was so nice. I like the way you said that. They like that. When they get past all the body stuff, like the young guy with the, the little 19-year-old with the, with the little baby body and all that, once they get past all that, a lot of times they outgrow that. A lot of times women outgrow that quick. Like, nah, he got a body, but his mind or whatever, his ambition, he ain't going nowhere. So they don't really want to deal with you that long. I'm just putting out their facts, man. I'm putting out there the truth, man. So just listen to what Eagle say. Just listen. So that's my weaponry. And see, that's what D-Ray tried to use, like a little, with the icons and stuff, the little flower and stuff and all that. Oh, Queen, this and that. Yeah. And by the way, great content. Yeah, I like the way you broke it down. Thumbs up and all that, little flowers and stuff. You know, you know how it is, Queen. You know how we do. Yeah, I know how you do too. You ain't getting that over on me, partner. D-Ray. D-Ray again. He trying to after. Lala got it. Look, Lala crying, and then she's like, "Thanks, D-Ray." Look at her. See, D-Ray say, "That's my Lala out there." Okay, all right. You gonna mess around and get spray? You gonna be spray painted gray? I haven't done it before. I've been threatening people lately for more than because I don't really mess with my mods like that. My mods are good, man, because I have people that actually follow me. Like the other ones that don't, they just want to make sure they still mods. They come in every once in a while because they just want to make sure I'm still a mod. Yeah, I'm not gonna touch you. I know you don't support me like that, but I ain't really gonna touch you because I don't get like a whole lot of financial support. I do like every once in a while somebody hit me that I haven't even seen. I'm like, wow, they hit me up. They just do. Because they remember me from other shows and stuff like that, and they like, oh, he cool, he's still there, yeah. But he got her again. She got D-Ray. I mean, yeah, D-Ray promotion. He back at Eagles Web. Yeah, Eagles Web. I'm going to manage. He said I'm going to management myself, King. He gonna say he gonna do his own management. I got myself, man. My bad. Now he crying. He said, there's nothing but managers in here. Derek administrator, so if you get spray painted gray, he gonna come to the Eagle and ask Eagle, hey man, is it time for D-Ray? But at least Derek will ask if it's time. Derek will ask if it's your time. Is his time up? I said, yeah, his time is up, Derek. Go ahead and take him out. Lala D laughing. She said, laughing my ass off, yeah. But Derek Bay said, yeah, but you can't be fat. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah, if you're a youngster, you can't be fat. But you can be, you can't be fat if you're like, I don't know, some women like, I've been watching them, and a lot of you let us know if this is true or not. A lot of times what happens with women, I've seen different people do this, like on the street or whatever, and they'll have like 4 or 5 body types. They'll have pictures. And they'll ask the woman, which is your body type? And they'll show her, first they show her like the muscle bound bodybuilder type, put him down, and show somebody that's athletic, fit, and thin, still 6-pack or whatever. Then they'll show somebody with maybe a 4-pack or something like that, or somebody that doesn't have that much, but they're just okay. You know what I'm saying? Just fit. Then they'll do a fatter guy, and I'm gonna tell you who gets picked the most out of all those is the guy that's not quite as athletic, and sometimes even the fat guy. I tell you who hardly ever gets picked by the woman is the bodybuilder. They hardly ever get picked. Every once in a while they get picked, but most time they don't get picked. Women don't want that. They don't want that. And plus you can just talk. I'm telling you, man, mouthpiece, to have a good mouthpiece is a good thing to have. So if you shy around women, you have to be young and cute. You have to be like the 16-year-old, 17-year-old, 18, or whatever. Well, not the women, but 19-year-old, something like that. And you're just a project for them. You're just something. You're either going to get worked on and changed, or you're just going to they just want to experience you. That's it. And you're all happy and still goofy and shit. But then you get older, that don't work no more. When you start losing your cuteness and shit, because your face, some men's faces change into a man early in life, and some guys' face don't turn into a man until they get older. I mean, some places you still get carded. I got carded. I got carded like, not recently. But every once in a while, it depends on what I got on my face, and I shave, then my face looked like a little baby. I don't like it. I had somebody say, yeah, man, well, I need to get that old school face, man. I'm like, yeah. A man, that's when I think a man look like a man, when he get his man face. When you get a man face, okay, man, you look like a man to me. When you got your little boy face and you're older, it's like you just still look like you're a little boy, you're a little kid. You got to have that man face, man. For women, it's different. The women, we like for them to have that nice, smooth skin and little, the youthful look. I like a woman's face, like in between. I don't want it to be. I just like a woman's face. It don't matter. I'm just attracted to a woman's face. But guys, guys just look more like, hey, like I'm a male. They have that look. I don't know if I explained it right. I don't know. I'm not good at explaining shit like that. Yeah. Yeah, some of them like a chubby, but I'm saying the most part, the women didn't want the muscle bound guy. They just didn't want him. Yep. She said something, he said it's crazy. She said, I always dated athletic body type without realizing it. Like soccer player. Yeah, soccer player bodies. But I do like chubby men who must smell nice. Yeah. See what I'm saying? Women actually when I was huge, everybody liked me like that. But they don't work for everybody. Sometimes they don't. The women don't want. They like, that's too much. I don't know. He might hug me too hard and crack. I'm too little. The woman will tell you that I'm too petite. All them muscles and shit. You go to hugging me or something and crack my ribs. That's lawsuit. D laughing. She said, yeah. She laughing out loud about her little response. Yeah, they think bodybuilders are too into themselves. I don't think it's the personality. I think it's just the look. I've actually there was a girl that was talking live one time. She said she don't like six packs. She's live and she's real cute. She's real cute and has a nice nice shape and all. She said I don't like all that six pack shit. She don't like all that because for some women, see it's cultural too. Because some women they seen the brothers in their family, the fathers and everybody else in their family in their community. They're not exposed to that. They don't see that. So their type is what they've seen all their life. You see what I mean? But if you grew up with all the guys like that, then maybe you'll want those guys. But if you didn't grow up with that, a lot of times women, and see, that's why I'm starting to understand what they want. Because they want to grow up, they like an average looking guy because of average as far as body, like they want the face to probably be handsome, but the average looking guy, because that's what they had in their family and that's what they grew up with. They didn't grow up with this guy, like they go, you grew up, you checked it out. They didn't grow up with him. You know what I mean? He might have been in the neighborhood, but he was like an oddity. That's what he was. Yep. But D-Ray Promotion said slow motion for you. He said sauce up. He said uppercut in the highlight of your YouTube. If that's cool. Stop it. The slow motion. I don't know which one is that? D-Ray, you gotta tell me which one that is. I don't know, brother. Which one is it, Derek? Oh, you can. Yeah. I don't know if I have it. Do I have an uppercut? I can't remember it. I'm slipping up. I know we got the Larry Holmes sit your ass down, but which uppercut did we show? I know we showed some uppercuts, but I can't remember which one is the actual. I did a show where we talked about it. I don't. Well, you was here that day, D. I can't even imagine that you was here that time. Yeah, but we did a show with uppercuts. And we talked about who had the best uppercut. We did that. I'm sorry, brother. I'm going to have to find that one because I don't know which one that actually is. Yeah, we'll do it. I'll do it for you. I'm sorry, man. I just can't. I got my title list is just so long, man. He like that. Not the uppercut. And that was in a rap song too, which is sad that the bus man uppercut was in a song. A lot of these say if a man is chubby, she said nice beard, even a goatee, and nice high-end fragrance, not too many sprays. Okay, one or two. Yeah, there you go, nice and light. That's how I sprayed myself off. Lala, you explain what you're doing. You're explaining me to everybody like right there. I can grow a little bit of the stomach on me. Yeah. It's harder to get too big when you just eat nothing but vegetables. But they got some. I can eat chips. I shouldn't. I'm just messing with y'all. Right now, I can't even get big like that because I should be about 10 pounds lighter right now. So I'm gonna have to do a crash for these next 2 weeks. I'm gonna have to work hard. So hopefully we're going back into our stuff, our native stuff, and I'll be able to put more. I'll be able to put content on the other channel. Yeah. Derek said I used to get carded for a long time. Some of it's the way we look, and sometimes it's just hate. Because sometimes I look at them like, good and damn well I'm older than you. little girl, 19-year-old, asking me for my ID, knowing I don't carry no ID with me like that. Mad, especially when you really want it. I gotta get this 6 pack here. You really when you really want it, yeah. A lot of DC. I could never date one of those huge bodybuilders. See, that's what I'm saying. Girls don't like y'all. Derek, stop. Derek always putting that up. Derek said they didn't like it if they knew the eagle would yoke them out. I'm good, brother. He said, "Yo, I don't just go doing that, man. I don't look for trouble. I don't try to fight nobody, man. That was just y'all listen to." And D Ray didn't even. Ray didn't say nothing. Ray didn't say that much. Ray was just clowning. Y'all was when y'all asked Ray what happened on my last almost episode. Well, it still was an episode. It didn't turn into anything physical. But even Ray told y'all. Ray said nah. Ray told y'all. He said nah. I'm a gentleman. So Ray told y'all did nothing. He said nah. It wasn't about to go down like that. Ray was just shaking. Ray was dying laughing for an hour, over an hour. he was just laughing. Because we was out there clowning. We was acting the fool. Yeah, but all Ray did was just laugh and laugh. That's true, especially if they have their father in their life. Yep. Thank you. Oh, okay, yeah. He said Tucker uppercut Saturday night. Yeah, we're gonna have to get. I'll do more, but I have to see what I have to do. I have to get them changed. I have to manipulate them or something because they like to pull. They used to love to pull my stream down. Derek and them tell you they'd be like, "What happened, Eagle?" I'm like, "Shit." For this being such a small channel, we used to get pulled down more than anybody. and I'm not just making that shit. Derek can tell you we used to always get pulled. I had to watch what I was doing at one point. We got pulled a couple times in a row one time. I'm like, damn, we getting pulled. We was almost every minute we was getting pulled. Because I can't control my mouth. I gotta tell the truth. Okay. Yeah, Derek gave him his props on that. But shout out to Gil Coles for that too, though, because Lala D is shouting him out too. She said, "Oh, Asante." She said Gil made #1 on Champ Ross this weekend. Yeah, Gil's good. That's one thing he can make these predictions and stuff. Yeah. Derek said, "I don't want a damn." He said, "I don't want a damn stomach." Lala D, what place you in? Yeah. You gonna get one. Everybody gets a stomach, but yeah. I don't want a stomach. You know what kind of stomach I don't want? I don't care. I just don't want that I'm sitting down, my stomach's in my lap stomach. I don't want that stomach. I don't care about a stomach. A stomach is cool. That means you eating. What you want, ribs? Shit. I'd rather have a stomach than somebody looking at me and ain't nothing but ribs. What's up, baby? And all your ribs is hanging out. And nah, I'd rather have a stomach than just have nothing but ribs, because at least you know I'm eating. I'm sitting there, ain't nothing but I'm ribs. I can't even talk to nobody. The rib guy, shut your ass up. Go eat your ass some macaroni and cheese or something, some potatoes and some meat or something. Rib man, walking around with your ribs all hanging out. Yeah, I'd rather have some. I just don't like. Well, and I'm not body shaming. I just don't. For me, I know I wouldn't feel comfortable if I had the actual lap stomach. And one of my friends has that. The stomach that, y'all know what I'm talking about. I don't even know if I can demonstrate it. I shouldn't even do it, but y'all know what I'm talking about. This one. Y'all know this one, right? This one. God dang, that's a long, dang. If I get like this, man, somebody take me out. Take me out. If I get like this, like that. I mean, I don't even mind the belt. The belt hanger is not as bad, but there's levels to the belt hanger. The one that hangs over the belt, there's levels to it. If it hangs over the belt, but it doesn't hang below the belt, I can still work with that. I mean, that's still cool. I don't think the guy is too far gone. But when you got 4 or 5 inches over the belt, that's a lot. That's too much. Just having the belly itself is not a bad deal, but when the belt is like this, like tight, like y'all know what I'm saying, man. And don't y'all laugh. You don't know Eagle stupid. And then you got that much over the belt, like y'all see it. You got that much over the belt like that, but heavy. That's too much. I was gonna say I was gonna say somebody's trainer's name right now, Derek, but I ain't gonna do it because Lala's in here. I can't do it. If Lala excused herself, I can say it. Because I call him Burger Man quick. D-Ray Promotion said, Eagle is the email in the description. I will send it to you. No, brother, that's my name. My name is just at Gmail. Just leave it together. Eagles Web Boxing at Gmail. Just leave the two words. Don't separate the word. Eagles Web Boxing. Everybody, all my mods know that. Oh, yeah. Y'all supposed to know that. Yeah. Just send it to me. I do 4 or 5 a million step ups a day. They say I'll be on my step ups and stuff, right? A lot of this has something there. You see how China admitted to having a fake son. The conspiracy theorists and Hebrew Israelites and 5% of nations people been warning of the fake son for years. People don't believe it. Shit, they need it. You know why? But this is why China needs a fake son. If it's true. You can take it one way or another. Do they have the technology to make a fake son? Nah, I kind of doubt it. But it's probably being suspended if they do have one. It's being suspended or something like that on something else. It probably is attached to something. But China needs that in the first place to try to get rid of some of that smog. And they need to be able to get sunlight. If you got so much, think about if you live in a place that is so polluted that you can't even get sunlight. That's too much pollution. Yeah. Derek said like you're pregnant. No, that's too much right there. D-Ray Promoter said a fake son. Yeah, fake son. Laura D said she's crying. She said, Bo Mac, see, I didn't I didn't even say nothing. Laura said, Bo Mac, I ain't picking on Bo Mac. D-Ray Promoter said Bo Mac is just big bone and then some. Yeah, he big bone and then some. No, I can't have, even Derek Bay said Bo Mac. I can't have, Derek Bay said I saw that at Loud D. Y'all just, you know what's funny? This is funny right here. It was not funny, but you know what's, it seemed like it'd be a coincidence. I don't believe there's coincidence about stuff. I think that we have, as far as Eagles Web Boxing, the mods that's in right here, do you guys, besides Yasser and maybe a few more, is that we have so much in common that it don't make sense. It wouldn't make sense to most people. Say, because we never tell each other that we're going to look at this or we're going to do this or that we explore this or that we explore that. We don't have that. We usually don't talk extensively on that fact. However, just like you guys talking about this fake son, that's what I was just saying earlier. I was just saying, I was just looking at that whole fake son thing. And they said that the son that we have now is not the real son, that the son is fake. We couldn't have a discussion about it because the sun's supposed to be so many millions of miles away. But man feels like he can destroy the sun. Really? You can't destroy something that's 1,000 miles away accurately without destroying all kinds of other stuff. So how am I going to think that you can destroy something that's far away? And which is not that far away anyway. It's actually down here with us. They don't even know what it is. They know it's a light source. That's what the sun is. The sun is a light source, and light meaning that light brings light to your eyes, and it brings light, and it brings life. The light of the sun brings us life. That's part of our life, is that sun. We need that sun. The plants need that sun. But plants can live without the sunlight as long as they have a light. Now we can, but we won't get the sun, the stuff that we need, the nutrients we need from the sun. But that's kind of funny that we all paid attention to that. Y'all, I'm glad y'all brought it up really now, because I was just looking at that like just a day or so ago. I was just looking at that. I'm like, well, huh? But a lot of D also, I brought up the fact that they're talking about the vaccine for the children. The ones that created that shit are talking about, how many side effects that can actually happen to a child that's irreversible, that it can even go into their adulthood, and it can mess them up like reproductively and everything else. See, when we look at stuff, we gotta look at the whole pictures, man. We gotta look at everything, man. These people are. You don't live with who you think you live with. And I always, when I say certain stuff, I always leave a caution, like, you know, if it's a good thing you guys are in here live with me, because I can end up losing. They'll take my shit. No, you can't say stuff like that. I'm not. That's not hate speech. It's, for me, it's truth speech. And I always say, in my opine. I always make sure you know that's my expression. I have the freedom of expression. That's freedom of speech. I can't get my words out. Speech. I said speech. I put two words together. My rich speech is speech. Yeah, that's because I want to speak something else, but I can't. I will later once I get out of here, even if I speak to myself. If I love my sister to be around, I can always speak to my sister when she's around. I can't talk to nobody else. I have to use English. English. Oh, look at y'all going in. Everybody picking on Bo Mac. Y'all leave the Mac attack alone. Derek said Bo Mac, and then D-Ray said Bo Mac is just big bone. And then some, and then D-Ray promotes it. Bo Mac. He said boxed at 168. I think a few biscuits ago. It has been a little bit more than a few biscuits. Lala D say, when the real war begins between the Satanists and our Creator, the real sun is fucking up everyone who isn't black. That's one reason they're incorporating fake suns. Let's talk about this, kids. We'll talk about it. I'm gonna have to start my show up. So I'm gonna do another show, Lala, because I can't put it on my native. I did one on there, kind of, but I think I just have to start I got to start another forum, because this is actually important to start talking about. That's actually more important than what we're talking about now. Yeah, we're gonna have to talk about it. Yeah, we're gonna have to talk about it, because there's a lot of truth being told. That's a lot of truth, and these deceivers, they do a lot. So that's all they do is just deceive. Just like I told y'all to look up. That's what I said. I said look up COVID. I said spell COVID backwards. Spell COVID backwards and find out what you come up with. And they're even gonna try to lie about that. Look at COVID. Look at what it means. But find the real Hebrew meaning for COVID. Backwards, which is dabik, or dubak. It started off as dubak, but now it's dabik. Just check it out, and y'all see. I didn't write it. Yeah, he didn't come back. Oh yeah. He said y'all. He said y'all still ain't vaccinated. Y'all need to read up on that. Just read up. Just look at what it is, man. You got to know where you live at. No, I think some people in here is vaccinated. There's a couple of us that don't mess. I got my own vaccination. I do my own treatment. It's part of my treatment right here. And this came from a doctor. A doctor said you do this, you do the zinc, you do the vitamin C, vitamin D, and they didn't say quinine, but I say quinine too. Quinine, that's one of our medicines. That's native medicine right there. So make sure we just do that. Yeah. But Lala D is right. Derek Bay said, hell no at Gil Coles. But then Lala D is right back. Gil Coles, congratulations. She gave him the bottle. She said, I just left a message. Congratulations, Sue. She giving you the congratulations for your spot, which is good. Everybody give Gil Coles his special salute out. Because we haven't had Gil with us for a while, right? I used to be calling on him and stuff on Derek. Where Gil? That's where my little brother at. I said, I miss him up in the chat, man. We got to have some kind of disturbance up here. Then you have other people that come in that try to take Gil Cole's place, like D-Ray and Ray and a few of them. But y'all don't know how to disturb the chat like he does. He's a professional. He's been doing it long enough, right? Yeah. Oh, yeah, we can do that too, brother. We can do that. We'll plan it out. Lala, you want to be involved with it? We can do that. Lala D, if you want to be involved with that, me, you, and Derek can get another channel together. Because Derek said we can do it together too. He said, yeah, we should get a channel together. It will last 2 or 3 weeks. Yeah, they're going to smash it down. You already know that, man. Especially if we all talking and stuff together. We're discussing back and forth. Yeah, you know they're gonna kill that. They're going to be like, no, Kill that shit. Yeah, I'm thinking about booster this week. Damn, man. Please, man, do your research on it, man, before y'all start. Listen to what real doctors, the doctors that even invented it, listen to what he said. Think about it. The doctor that invented it is not endorsing it. He invented the shit and he's not endorsing it. There's something wrong with that, brother. If you hearing about the sun stuff, you think there can't be no other possibilities of anything else that they done twisted us up on? Think about it, brother. I just want y'all protect yourself out there. That's all I'm saying. Protect yourself at all times. You guys watch boxing, so protect yourself at all damn times, man. Cover your head if you have to, because you might take rabbit punches, man. See, I'm just not hearing about that sun stuff, man. Thanks, man. Yeah, see, we know that. Yeah, he said I'd never tried that. Yeah, but that's coming from quinine, zinc, vitamin C. That's what you do when the virus season anyway. You should do that every year. Because it's about your immune system is what it's about. Right? Like the free radicals and stuff. All right. My shout out to all the real people that I see. And my shout out to all y'all that mess with me. You know what it is, man. This is another day Eagles Way of Boxing, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Nothing but blessings, y'all. Yep. Yeah, of course I was on the phone, yeah. Yeah, we'll get back to it, Derek. Just shoot me an email, Lala. If you want to do that, Lala. Also, just send us with an email. Like I said, we gonna they gonna crush us within a week or two, couple of weeks. They gonna be like, nah, y'all can't be out here with all the. Well, this is what I want though. And I don't know if y'all want this too, but just have an open discussion about. We need to have an open discussion about this type of stuff because we all live together. These brown skinned people. Derek Bailey say peace to the family. D-Ray Promotion said. He said, "Child, Bella." Got the rolls up. He's still trying, Lala. Lala had said, "Child," and then D-Ray again to the eagle. Stop it, D-Ray. She see right through you, man. When they talking about transparency, they wasn't talking about you, brother. When they was talking about transparency, we don't want to see that. I'm just messing with them. I'm gonna catch y'all, man. D-Ray, D to the damn Ray. Yeah, yeah, we got you, D-Ray.